6:31.
Right. So is that okay, Margaret? It's all right? Okay. Is he right?
Yes.
Okay. So then just to start on page 82. From the beginning of time until now, I and all other sentient beings have been experiencing the various general sufferings of samsara numberless times, especially the sufferings of the evil-gone realms. Still, it's difficult to see the end of samsara, to see the depths of suffering. At this time, I've received a perfect human rebirth, qualified by the 8 freedoms and 10 richnesses. It was difficult to find, but once found is highly meaningful. It can be used to attain a good future rebirth, liberation, and even enlightenment. Now, after having met the precious teachings of the Buddha, which is so difficult to meet, and the holy virtuous friend who reveals the complete unmistaken path, if I do not try to attain the most sublime state of full enlightenment, which is beyond the state of peace and all samsaric sufferings, I'll have to experience the general sufferings of samsara and the particular sufferings of the 3 lower realms over and over again. Who has the power to protect me from these sufferings? Only the Guru and the 3 rare sublime ones abiding in front of me. I must achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all mother sentient beings. Therefore, I'm going to take refuge in my Guru and the 3 rare sublime ones. Rabkarke Senchen Pornanine Dadan Kanya Marken Senchenam Dene Jisi Chan Chun Yin Po Lama Kon Chu Su La Sha Su Du Namo Guru Bie Namo Buddhaya Namo Dhammaya Namo Sanghaya Namo Gurave Namo Buddhaya Namo Dhammaya Namo Sanghaya Namo Gurave Namo Buddhaya Namo Dhammaya Namo Sanghaya. So then to page 87. Ma sen chen kun gi don gi chi tak ni la ma la yu ne sen chen tam che la ma la ye pancho largo paja. Ma sen chen kun gi don gi chi. Dag ni la ma la yu ni. Sen chen tam che la ma la ye. Go pa jo la go pa ja. Ma sen chen kun gi don gi chi. Dag ni la ma la yu ne. Sen chen tam che la ma la ye. Go pan cho la do pa ja. Ma sen chen tam che ki don du. Da gi se di ni la. Nyo wa do me san ge la ma la ye go pa no tu je ma sen chen tam che dog na le down de chen san ge ki sa la do pa ja de ji du lan sa mo la ma la ye now jo nyan sun la wa yi o. De na le ra ni la ma la gan de sel we ku le o se so cho cho to pe no cho jin la pe da pa ra ja ma xin yon ten yi. Ko pe ke pa pon son so pa yo. O ma hong, o ma hong, o ma hong. Pure cloud de ton ye me la la yam pa kun zan chun ti ti pe yo lo ma me to de bo yon se du go pa san chon pe se no na ba we rin chen ti ten chu ki ni da ge pe ten ka din zon den sa we la ma sang ge kun ki no wo ni nam pa nyo min si pe ge long sao chi cha ni zon ka to cha ye cho che yon pa nyan za tu si ga we lon ze nam gu gon den chu gu son so se do pen ze yo la ze to ka da do je chang wang sao chi cha ni ko do no do dio so ne yin cho ma kyu lan ke de toro pege na ma rin chen gen ki te shin na se da ki na se lo Sam Pegen Den Ozo Tomba Chatso Nane Koweyo Torchi Kil Ton So Gi Jo Pe Pom Po Nam Da De She Nang Ka shi yon zi ke che sa gyu sig nan jan chu sen pa no pa bu da chon ni ti chi ton yan la to wo wan po ni ho se cho to no chen zang wa chi ten pa na shai ki den ka to rin sin no go lama yi dam kil ko la so dang san ge chan sen pa wo ka do ten su ga so ko ne jo de da go son do je son san ho ye go se cha ku yi ran shi ne ye she pa na chen dan ne Chonam Ranzin Dovon Kondayang Nasog Nuche Sampa Jishindu Jiang Shawe Kenze Tin Le Chen Agon Dam Par Koche Jesu Ponzoi Dele Joine Do Soengi Sagyo Lama Yidam Kon Shozom Awo Kado Choi Kon Son Zoi Che Toi Che Wan Ki De Om Guru Buddha Bodhisattva Nama Pala Sapari Vare Hari Kaho Kaho Now to page 103. Gangi to je de wa che po yi ko song go pan cho kan ke je la so se la ma rin chen da bu ko to je chen za pe mo chak se lo Rajan Gelwa Kun Giye Shini Kandu Chiyan Chawe Taketo No Min Se Pega Ki Nam Rowa Ha Kun Dam Pe Shabla Chak Selo Ne Kun Ba Cha Che Pa Do Cho Shik Ha Me Yon Ten Rin Chen So Te and De Ma Lu Cho We Go Chi Pu Je So La Me Jab La Chak Se Lo La Che Tom Pa San Ge Kun Gi No Ge Te She Ton Da Cho Jo We Ne Ha Son Kun Gi Yo Na La Ne Wa Di Chen La Ma Na La Chak Se Lo Du Son Cho Jo Sho Pe La Ma Dang Rin Chen So Son Cha Go Tam Che La De Che Mo Pe To Yang Ga So Che Shin Dun Yan Pe Lu Tu Chak Se Lo. May divine and human offerings, both actually arranged and mentally emanated, become clouds of finest Madhubhadra offerings, filling the entire realm of space. Om Nama Bhagavate Vajra Sava Kama Dana Tata Gataya Ate Samya Sambuddhaya Taya Ta Om Vajra Vajra Maha Vajra Maha Tejra Vajra Maha Vida Vajra Bodhi Chita Vajra Maha Bodhi Nanda Pasa Kramana Vajra Sava Kama Avarana Visa Dana Vajra Soa Om Nama Bhagavate Vajra Sava Kama Dana Tata Gataya Ate Samya Sambuddhaya Taya Ta Om Vajra Vajra Maha Vajra Maha Teja Vajra Maha Vida Vajra Bodhi Chita Vajra Maha Bodhi Nanda Pasa Kramana Vajra Sava Kama Aparana Visha Dana Vajra Soa Om Nama Bhagavate Vajra Sava Kama Dana Tata Gataya Ate Samya Sambuddhaya Taya Ta Om Vajra Vajra Maha Vajra Maha Teja Vajra Sita Vajra Maha Bodhi Sita Vajra Maha Bodhi Nanda Pasa Kramana Vajra Sawa Kama Avarana Vicha Dana Vajra Soha. By the power of the truth of the three rare sublime ones, blessings of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, the great wealth, the complete two types of merits, and the pure and inconceivable sphere of phenomena, may these powers of clouds of offerings arising for the transformation by the Bodhisattvas, Aryas, Samantabhadra, Manjushya, and so forth, unimagined, inexhausted, equaling the sky, arise in the presence of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, 10 directions be received. Kabkunje son lama ko che la na so chu tin ga so bo wa ni ko le rin chen no ba no ya le na je tu si chu si dao ki ba Don po sil ma te wa pe le pa se pe me to sa da ma nan gang di shin po ki do ba be du ye ya ke nyon po ting ki la lan ti ni da no bo ra ba do me so pon so mon se se ga go ga bu zen den go kon di go pe po cho so chen ko yon ko ni kill ro ge cho den sa cha to wa dang la da mi zel ze long po pon na so ro mo je da ta ye le Chung with Dan and Ju with Sa Sun Ding. Du Da Di Ro Re Chel Pao Zin Pe. Xin Nan Du At the bottom of page 108. Jewa Tai Ge Lin Zi Lom Poi Che Rin Chen Don Dan Ye Wei Rin Chen So Kun Kai Ke Pe No Cho Pon Son Sog La Mi Lon Cho Du Yo Te Chen Po Tang Wei Sem Ki Po Chon Shi Yi Cho Ka Gon Toi Je Te La O Wa Yi. By the merits having offered this mandala to the merit field, may I, my family members, and all sending beings be able to meet, practice, and actualize and teach the victorious one, Losan Drapa, who lived an imminent life endowed with pure morality, a brave heart, and doing the Bodhisattva's extensive deeds, and the yoga of the two stages, the essence of which is the transcendental wisdom of non-dual bliss and emptiness. Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kami Tayami. To please you, perfect pure Guru, offer a delightful garden, enchanting everyone with 1,000 petal lotuses growing on the shore of a wish-granting ocean, offerings actually arranged and mentally emanated, arising from the wider actions of existence and peace, beautified with all kinds of flowers, the worldly and transcendent virtues, the three doors of myself and others, emitting Samadhi offerings, 100,000 fragrances, laden with the fruits of the three trainings, two stages, and 5 paths. I offer a drink of Chinese tea, saffron bright, imbued with delicious scents, enriched with 100 flavors, the 5 hooks, 5 lamps, and so forth, purified, transformed, and increased in an ocean of nectar. I offer illusion-like wisdom, others of youthful splendor, slender and skilled in the 64 arts of love, the host and beautiful messenger Dakinis, stillborn, mantra-born, and simultaneously born, unobstructed great transcendental wisdom, simultaneously bliss, a sphere free from elaboration, the nature of all phenomena, spontaneous and indivisible, beyond thought and expression, supreme ultimate bodhicitta, I offer to you. The cure of the 404 diseases caused by delusions, I offer all kinds of wholesome medicine, I offer my service. Just keep me in your service as long as space. So then, Bodhisattva and Tantric vows. If you haven't previously taken the Tantric vows, and generate the mind of compassion directed towards all beings. I take refuge in the three rare sublime ones. I confess all my negative actions individually. I rejoice in the virtues of transmigratory beings. I keep in mind the Buddha's enlightenment. I take refuge until I'm enlightened in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. In order to fill the aims of myself and others, I'll generate bodhicitta. Having generated the mind of supreme enlightenment, I'll invite all sending beings to be my guests. Undertake the pleasing and supreme conduct of enlightenment, may I become a Buddha to benefit transmigratory beings. I take refuge in the three rare sublime ones. I confess all my negative actions individually. I rejoice in the virtues of transmigratory beings. I keep in mind the Buddha's enlightenment. I take refuge until I'm enlightened in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. In order to fulfill the aims of myself and others, I'll generate bodhicitta and regenerate the mind of supreme enlightenment. I'll invite all sending beings to be my guests. Undertake the pleasing and supreme conduct of enlightenment, may I become a Buddha to benefit transmigratory beings. I take refuge in the three rare sublime ones. I confess all my negative actions individually, rejoice in the virtues of transmigratory beings, keep in mind the Buddha's enlightenment. I take refuge until I'm enlightened in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. In order to fulfill the aims of myself and others, I'll generate bodhicitta. I will generate the mind of supreme enlightenment. I'll invite all sending beings to be my guests. I will take the pleasing and supreme conduct of enlightenment, may become a Buddha to benefit transmigratory beings. And then the tantric vows. All Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, please listen to me. I'm Enki from now until I reach the essence of enlightenment, will generate the holy pillars bodhicitta. Just all Buddhas, the three times have ensured themselves of enlightenment by generating it. I'll uphold all the vows arising from the yogas of the Buddha type. I'm individual and firmly observe the three moralities of training morality. Enact the purpose of sending beings, rely on the pillars, three rare sublime ones, Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. I'll correctly uphold the Vajrabal and Mudra of the great supreme Vajra type, as well as honor my teachers. For the life of commitments, the great supreme Ratna type, the practice of four types of generosity every day at 6 times. For the pure great Padma type, which arose from great enlightenment, I'll uphold holy Dhamma of the outer secret in 3 vehicles. For the great supreme Karma type, I'll correct the individual, uphold all these vows, and make as many offerings as possible. I'll generate the mind of Hong. I'll uphold all my vows without exception for the welfare of all sentient beings. I'll deliver those not delivered, liberate those not liberated, give breath to those unable to breathe, and place all beings in a state beyond sorrow. All Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, please listen to me. I make it from now until I reach the essence of enlightenment, will generate the holy pillars bodhicitta. So all Buddhas, the 3 times, have ensured themselves of enlightenment by generating it. I'll uphold all those general and specific vows and commitments to the 5 types of Buddhas without exception. Deliver those not delivered, liberate those not liberated, give breath to those unable to breathe, and place all beings in a state beyond sorrow. All Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, please listen to me. I may adore you from now until I reach the essence of enlightenment, will generate the holy pillars bodhicitta. Just all Buddhas are 3 times ensured themselves of enlightenment by generating it. I uphold all the general and specific vows and commitments to 5 types of Buddhas without exception. Liberate those not liberated, give breath to those never to breathe, and place all beings in a state beyond sorrow. Okay. So now we go across to page 121. Shenargosem Kishashin Banse Yidom Pano Shunaranzin Zamadandel Yamilan Chishin Kepatam Sheki Dedachiang Shawenangka Lada Sampa So now just to rejoice briefly in the merit, the positive actions that are being created by all the holy beings and ordinary beings, including oneself. Pujon kense chusim bon king te taye doi di pen de kunde zel ke da yondu ne dan pelwe chi sha ge choi ki cha pa wa tu so do chi ko la ke chi me na yang shu ju wan ki gao po sa ma to da cha mo pa chi si te pa nian mi da ta pa shu so te ta ton pe nam kai ke we so ta tin son den che so la ma yi se ra kun tu Tao mei jie xin, xi shui zhu doi qi, zhang wan doi qi. Zingambo wa zhou gong ba zhe bo mi ya ho wan chen se shi sa shi om ba zhe re ki ya hon shi sha ri ko yu ki ko wei yu sun li da bo ri ra sha lu pa po lo sam bo ling no ba lan cho dran dra min lu da lu pa na ya dan na ya jan Yoda nanan jodo drami nyengen drami nyengida rinpoche ri wo pa sangi shin dojo yapa mamo pai loto kolo rinpoche nobo rinpoche zomo rinpoche lompo rinpoche Lampo Rinpoche, Tacho Rinpoche, Mapo Rinpoche, Tushin Po Ye Pompa, Ke Ma, Tringwa Ma, Lu Ma, Gara Ma, Meito Ma, Dupo Ma, Nelson Ma, Jishao Ma, Ni Ma Da Wa Rinpoche, Du Shona Nampa Gawa Gasan. Usulada mi paljo ponso sopa masan wa me pa sa shing idu wa wa di da jenchen sawa dangyo pa she pe pelden lama damba namda kepa duyan lama lo san tu wan do je cha Chenpo la so kodan che pe nam la shingambo wa ju tu se du we den du se so so zen dak so do wa ma ge nam ke tara niem pe sem chen tam che tu se wa chen po go ni jingi la tu so. I prostrate and go for refuge to the Guru and the three rare sublime ones. Please bless my mind. Please bless me and all other sentient beings who immediately cease all the wrong concepts from disrespect to the virtuous friend up to the subtle dual appearance to the wide appearance, radiant increase and dark new attainment. Please bless us to immediately generate all the right realizations from respect to the virtuous friend up to the unification of no more learning. Please bless us to immediately pass by all outer and inner obstacles. I prostrate and offer the Guru and the three rare sublime ones. Please bless my mind. Please bless me and all other sentient beings who immediately cease all the wrong concepts and disrespect to the virtuous friend up to the subtle dual appearance, the wide appearance, red increase, and dark new attainment. Please bless us to immediately generate all the right realizations in respect to the virtuous friend up to the unification of no more learning. Please bless us to immediately pass by all outer and inner obstacles. I prostrate and go for refuge to the Guru and the three rare sublime ones. Please bless my mind. All other sentient beings immediately cease all the wrong concepts and disrespect to the virtuous friend To the subtle dual of appearance and the white appearance, red increase and dark near attainment, please bless us to immediately generate all the right realizations from respect to the virtuous friend up to unification of no more learning. Please bless us to immediately pass via all out and in obstacles. Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kamiya Tayami.
May His Holiness the Dalai Lama have a long and healthy life. May all his work to spreading people and peace throughout the world have great success. May all his students and followers be harmonious and gain great realizations. And may all his 40 wishes be effortlessly and spontaneously fulfilled. May all obstacles to capture Lamas of Rinpoche's health and long life be instantly removed. May Rinpoche remain and teach us until samsara ends. And may all his and Lama Yeshe's 40 wishes be instantly fulfilled. May Tenzin Oswald Peter have a long and stable life. All his wishes be fulfilled, and may his projects be successful. Still changed. May Khensa Rinpoche Losang Riksun, Geshe Losang Jamyan, Geshe Kuntol Sutram, and all our precious teachers have good health, success, and long life. May we always meet with such infinitely kind teachers who inspire us to enter the Mahayana path and teach us the methods to attain enlightenment. May all obstacles to the building of the Maitreya statue be instantly removed. May this great statue be accomplished quickly, according to the holy wishes of Lama Yeshe and Khyentse Lama Zopa Rinpoche. May all those who rely on and have made specific requests to Khyentse Lama Zopa Rinpoche be free of obstacles to having a long and stable life. May they be able to achieve all the realizations of the path in this lifetime. And may all their activities please the Guru. In all their lives, may they be guided by qualified Mahayana virtuous friends, and may all their Dharma wishes succeed immediately. May all the students and friends who work so hard for FPMT in the service of the Dharma, who sacrifice their lives for Buddhist teachings and to relieve the sufferings of sentient beings, have long and healthy lives. May they realize the path to enlightenment as quickly as possible. May all the sponsors and benefactors of Chenrezig Institute, especially the 1,000 Arma Chenrezig members and their families, have long and healthy lives and realize all their Dharma wishes quickly. May the Gabi Gabi people on whose country Chenrezig Institute sits have healthy and happy lives. We pay our respects to their elders, both past and present and emerging. Extra dedications we have here for the harmony and prosperity for CI and CNC, for the removal of all obstacles to Geshe Rapton's visa and Venerable George's visa. May a removal of all obstacles for Margot's visa, removal of all obstacles for the approval of the grant applications made by CI, and for Jessica, prayer request and support of the temple. Rachel, prayer request, dedication to the long life and good health of Guru and beloved teacher Lama Zopa Rinpoche. May all his wishes be fulfilled. Ira, oh sorry, wrong one. Kali, Losang, may all violence and disharmony be pacified. May all disease and sickness be pacified. May all beings be free from suffering. And Christine for the Dharma program Lamrim retreat. We make prayers for the following people to take perfect human rebirth and meet with Mahayana spiritual teachers, all those killed due to war, terrorism or natural disasters, and all who met an untimely death. We also make prayers for all sentient beings killed or harmed during gardening, cleaning or other activities in the centre. Lopan Konchok Rinpoche, Lama Konchok Chokov, all those who have died from COVID-19, Jagots, Tsog, Maria Ortega, Bengt, Anne Gershman, Lara, Michael Chin, Doris Swami Saptamaniam, Honorino Sidestre, Juan Batista Chinchungui, Sandra McCullum, Susanna Wojnarowicz, Rima, John Murray Lake, and Gertson, Michael Kospa, George Meir, Pema Youngshin, Johnny Lewis, Doug Anthony, Penelope Hoff, Sergio, Niels Ark, Annie Gebetsberger, Ada Steele, Batbaye Albert Dorjan, Albert Paul, Philip Reynolds, Noche Zeng, Simche Shen, Tori Finane, John Fulham, Adelga Dauda, Honey de Castellan, Iris Neal, Daniel Valevin, Ingegard Johansson, Wendy Westerway, Patricia Jones, Dominic Chapra, Eleanor Langford, Wesley Euster, Ron Leroy, Darren Harris, Gertrude Bucher, Jean Halford, Fred, Yaroslav Barton, Michael Gerard, Jean-Claude Bautier, Luke Kopitz, Robert Rankier, Gloria Ledesma Conejo, Barry Goodman, Calvin Droma, Tenzin Domatoniet, Linley, Joy Benita Farley, Joyce Best, Donna Clark, Betty Bobbitt, Michael Horowitz, David Noel Cook, Marie-Françoise de Villeneuve, Philippe Lantran, David Gordon, Teresina Bianchi, Darryl Robert Kanofsky, Dwayne Redis, Jessica Robles, Marsha Kirkpatrick, Julie Lazars James, Marianne Olmsted, Ethelyn Borgia, John Hilda, Cherie Bailey, Robert Rankin, Barbara Dunn, Declan Shaw, Eric Menieux, Peter Hayden, Nikki Bowler, Lionel Malcolm Lake, Chris Passion, Ruthie Alon, Howard Campbell, Claudio Ecker, Lisa Feinstein, Bazin Bayard Dakin, Joel Adrian, Nicole Nicholas, Peter Bradbury, Kathy Yesu Krishna, Nats Pepper, Bodhi, Barbara Salmon, John Joseph McLaughlin, Aurella Ballier, Elaine Hughes, Maurice Elvey, Ilonka Heems Keith, Lo Yip Pen, Marlene Reader, and the precious human rebirth for the following animals, all the insects killed in the falling and clearing of the tree at Tashi House, Will the cat, Walter the dog, Daisy the dog, Lois the puppy, Bodhi the fig bird, Hercules the rooster, Lamby the lamb, Benji the dog, Martha the hen, and Shelby the dog. We make prayers to the deities of the elements and for the following people with health and life obstacles, all the people being cared for at Karuna and Chittamani hospices, all asylum seekers in detention, all affected by COVID-19, Kath Malik, Lisa Neal, John Dean, Joe Turnbull, Linda Ward, Brett and Sue Farriger, Anne Campbell, Evie Abid, Jaden Adler, Andrew Sanders, Tom Victor, Jane Ruth Pearson. We make prayers for the animals who are unwell, all the animals in the Australia Zoo Wildlife Hospital, all animals facing slaughter, exploitation and exploitation, and Priya, all animals affected by drought and bushfires, and Priya the dog. May the hearts of people throughout the world be filled with tolerance, understanding and compassion for each other. May the leaders of nations recall their responsibility for the well-being of their citizens, ensuring that their actions are guided by wisdom, courage and compassion. May all those who are experiencing pain, fear and devastation as a result of war, terrorism and natural disasters be instantly relieved of their suffering. And we pray that peace, happiness and harmony prevail throughout the 10 directions where all sentient beings dwell.
So then return to the text here, page 126. Nutra kuchen tu wan doje cha mi me se weta te chen re si tri me kempa wampo jumpa yan du mo pa lu chong we san we da jan chen den pen sen kan lo san dra kap sun ko le lama sange la ku su ku pe ko le so wa de ran chi me te do wa jing ye lo chura mel du del du sel du so nu ta ta wa do po jing ye lo New church to one doji chan mi me se we che te chen re si tri me kem pe wan po jam po yan du mo pa lu jong we san we da kan chen ten pen sen kan lo san drap kap sen kun le lama sang ge la ku su ku pe ko le so wa de ran chi mi do wa jing ge lo choda del du sel du so nu ta ta wa to po jing ge lo Nutra kuchen tu wan doji chan mi me se we te te chen re tri me kempe wampo jumpa yan du mo pa lu jong we san we dan gan chen den pen sen kan lo san dra kap sen ko le lama sange la ku se ku pe ko le so wa de ran chen me da do wa jing ge lo cho da du sel du so nu ta ta wa po jing ge lo to you, precious Guru, nature embodying all the objects of refuge three times, I make request. To you, precious Guru, nature embodying all the objects of refuge three times, I make request. To you, precious Guru, nature embodying all the objects of refuge three times, I make request. To have made these requests, violet-colored nectar, along with the beams of light, flow forth from the holy bodies of the Guru and the host of deities, entering my body and the mind of those of all sentient beings. All diseases, spirit harms, negative karmas, and obscurations collected from beginning of time, and especially all the negative karmas, obscurations, degenerated samayas created in relation to the Guru, just giving harm to the holy body, disobeying the advice, disturbing the holy mind of the glorious Guru, generating non-devotional thoughts about the Guru, criticizing the Guru, giving the Guru up, and so forth, are dispelled from the doors of our sense and all our pores in the form of liquid smoke and liquid soot. We are completely purified. Our bodies become the nature of light, transparent and clear. Our lifespans, merits, and all qualities of scriptural learning and realization develop fully. In particular, all the blessings of the glorious Guru's holy body, holy speech, and holy mind, into my body and mind, and those of all sentient beings. I and all sentient beings now under the protection of the glorious Guru. And then to page 139, bottom of page 139. Source of qualities, great ocean of moral discipline, treasury brimming with jewels of much hearing, master second Buddha, clad in saffron, elder Vinaya, hold I make request to you. You have 10 qualities suitable for one to teach the path those gone to bliss. Lord of Dharma, representative of all conquerors, Mahayana virtuous friend, I make request to you. You're wise, patient, honest, without pretense or guile. Your 3 doors well subdued. You have both sets of 10 qualities, no mantra and tantra, skilled in drawing and explaining. Foremost Vajra, hold I make request to you. To those untamed by countless past Buddhas, the unruly transmigrated beings of this degenerate age are difficult to subdue. You accurately show the good way of those gone to bliss. Compassionate refuge saver, I make request to you. When the sun of the moon he sets because of the times, you enact the deeds of a conqueror. For the many transmigrated beings for lack of refuge saver, compassionate refuge saver, I make request to you. Even one of your pauses for us, the field of merit, my highly praised and all the conquerors 3 times in 10 directions, compassionate refuge saver, I make request to you. Adorn with the Sagada's 3 bodies and ornamental wheels, you manifest an alluring net and skillful means, an ordinary lead all beings. Compassionate refuge saver, I make request to you. Your aggregates, elements, thoughts, and limbs are in nature the wisdom, fathers, and mothers of the 5 types of Sagadas, bodhisattvas, and wrathful protectors, Supreme Guru in nature, 3 rare sublime ones, I make request to you. Arising from the play of omniscient transcendental wisdom, with the essence of 10 million mandala cycles, pervading Lord of 100 types of Buddhas, foremost Vajra holder, unified primordial Saviour, I make request to you. Unobscured, inseparable from the play of simultaneous joy, pervading everything in motion and at rest, the nature of all things, free from beginning or end, all good, actual, ultimate bodhicitta, I make request to you. Kuni lama, kuni yedam, kuni kado, choi kyonte, ne badu kyo me kazen ni so we idamadu chi me tayang Te chaku son sola si shi chi do 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 konzo ten ki do so Archosong Kuni Lama Kuni Yedam Kuni Kado Cho Kyonte Dene Shote Jan Cho Badu Kyomi Kazemi Zoe Didamba du Jime Taya Noche Chaku Son Sola Si Shi Chi Do No Do Kon So Ten Ki Do So Ba Chu Song Kuni Lama Kuni Yedam Kuni Kado Cho Kyon Te Dene sho te chan cho ba du cho mi ka zen mi zo wei di dam ba du chi me ta ya to che cha kun so so la si shi chi do no do kon so ten ki do so ba cho song De talem sol vata petu la me kuson toi ki ne nam le tu si oza kama tinga so Rinda chicha chone dagni ki ne so rindang chicha timpale dishi dachin nanda wanshito kuzi lo chik Amanim Pashim Keshin Tempe Shin Gila Paryu Oma Guru Vadadara Bhatarak Manjushya Vadita Sumati Jana Sanada Dara Sumata Shriya Bhadra Sava Siddhi Hom Hom Oma Guru Vadadara Oma Guru Vadadara Muni Shanti Shanti Sava Siddhi Hom Hom Oma Guru Vadadara Oma Guru Vadadara Samadhikiti Siddhi Hom Hom Oma Guru Vadadara Taita Muni Muni Ma Muni Soha Taita Muni Muni Ma Muni Soha Oma Vadadara Hom Hom Oma Vadadara Hom Oma, 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 oma. Gewadi Nudu Da Lama Sange Dugane Dowa Chigu Malu Pa Deya Sala Go Pa Shoi. Search page 201. Oma Hong, Oma Hong, Oma Hong, pure Padma. Maho ye shiro pa che shin kam tam che do chi shin ne nam do che po dan che ku san che ting ga zo ba lo cho do go pe dan den chu nam pa wo pa mo no ma dan do pe mi ya me na paraja ma shingo on to ko ni shi chu ko na lo me yo shin ba wei ten mi go gu pu san ki ka a sen ten to pa ga pa la on san nam so ka yu kyu te da te ne om a hong ka do si so ba lo yo me ba ze na ko we lam pa che yum pe ye ge so le o se so cho do pe do je son tu si che nan chen dan ne so ye ge so tim pe nu si so ne chu dan de chan to ba che e ma ho tu pel ba ga so kyo o ma hong to che da ni sa kyo la ma da ye dam la so ka ne kon cho som pa wo ka do joy kyon zo me so chen den so te ne di se so shi nan sang wei chu ting ga so o rin chen le do se pe den ti la sa zen o chak tem ai shuik ne kan nu chon o tin zin na dang chai ge jin la pe Sagme Dulci Sochur Gasoidi Sagyolame Sonani Chibo Om Ahom Suyo Pella Rope Simsene Emaho Jilla Fortin Zinadang Chai Gejin La Pe Sag Me Dursi Soy Chur Ga Soy Di Now Jo Wang Mo La Son Ni Jibo Om Ahom Durgyo Pala Ro Pe Sim Sene Emaho Fortin Zinadang Chage Jin La Pe Sag Me Dursi Soy Chur Ga Soy Di Yedam La So Forte Nisibo Om Ahom Durgyo Pala Rope Simsene Emaho Nudu Fortin Zinadang Chai Gejin La Pe Sag Me Dursi Sochur Ga Soy Di Kon Chorin Chen Sog Nan Nishibo Om Ahom Durgyo Pala Rope Simsene Emaho Santo Fortin Zinadang Chage Jin La Pe Sag Me Dursi Sochur Ga Soy Di Kador Chon Chon Sonani Shivo Om Ahom Durgyo Pala Rope Simsene Emaho Fortin Zinadang Cha ge jin la pe sa me du si so chu ga so di ma gyo sen chen so na ni si om ahom tu gyu pe la ro pe sim ze ne e ma ho tu ho jin zen na da zhang lin jin la pe za me du se za zhou ga zhou di sao jian la men no nen nin zhi ho om a hon du ge pa la ro pe zin zen ne e ma ho chen chen na chen na pu so ho tin zen na da zhang lin jin la pe za me du se za zhou ga zhou di now zhou wo mo la so nin zhi bo om a hon du ge pa la ro pe zin zene e ma ho ka chen na chen ho tin zin a la sha den shen la pe sa me du se sa cho ga so di ye ram la so ko chen in je bo om a hon du ge pa la ro pe zin zene e ma ho nu da da chen na pu so ho tin zen a na zhang den shen la pe za me de ce za cho ga so di kon zhou rin chen so na nin je bo om a hon du ge pa la ro pe zin zen e ma ho dan chen na chen na pu so ho tin zen a na zhang den shen la pe za me de ce za cho ga so di ka zhou so na nin je bo om a hon du ge pa la ro pe zin zene e ma ho chen chen na chen na pu so ho tin zen na na zhang ne zhen la pe za me du se sa cho ga so di ma gyo sen chen so ne nin je bo om a hon du ge pa la ro pe zin zene e ma ho chen chen na pu tin ho tin zen na na sha ne shen la pe za me du se sa cho ga so di sa gyo la me son nin om a hon du ge pa la ro pe zin zene e ma ho chin na pu so ho tin zen na na sha ne shen la pe za me du se sa cho ga so di now cho wo mo ma son nin che bo om a hon du ge pa la ro pe zin zene e ma ho ka na so ho tin zen na na sha ne shen la pe za me du so sa cho ka so di ye dam la so ko chen nin che bo om a hon du ge pa la ro pe zin zene e ma ho no na pu so ho tin zen na na sha ne shen la pe za me du so sa cho ga so di kon zhou rin chen so nin che bo a hon du ge pa la ro pe zin ze ne e ma ho dan chen na pu so ho tin zin na da chan le shin la pe za me du se sa cho ga so di ka cho so ne nyang chen nin che bo om a hon du ge pa la ro pe zin ze ne e ma ho chen chen na pu so ho tin zen a da chan le shin la pe za me du se sa cho ga so di ma gyo sen chen so nen nin che om a hon du ge pa la ro pe zin ze ne e ma ho chan chen. Page 209. Ho soi ki ko loi che tu son de she so te no ma lu cho we ne te ta she ne pa wo she nam pa po pe sam po ne so ki ko lo gun du ro a la la ho om do je so ye me pe da ran ni la ma la sa ne azame yeshi du si di hun chan chu sen le yo me pa lu ne la nan sin shi ro aho maha sukha. Om de shin she pa tam she dam pa wo da ni nao cho ma ka dro da ni ka dro ma kun la da ni so wa de wa cho le ke pe he ru ka de wa ra na nal de ne cho ge sin do lon cho le na ne then ke de wa cho le lal du so a la 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 ho ai a ra li ho dream me ka dro som nam ki se we zen la lan kun so om de chen che pa tam che dang pa wo da ni nao cho ma ka dro da ni ka dro ma kun la da ni sol wa de we che pe ni ne la pe me lu ni kun do yo me nen tan ni Chage pe mo ro pe de wa che del cho ma to den a del du sol a la 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 ho ai a ra li ho tri me ka dro so nam ki se we zin la lan kun so om de shen che pa tam che da pa wo da ni nao cho ma ka dro da ni ka dro ma kun la da ni so wa de ye will sin and king pama rap ke go pa ko dan to so dagi don do to de do la la then ke de chen da la sel do so a la 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 ho ai a ra di ho dream me ka dro so nam ki se we sin la lan sung so om de chen che pa tam che da pa wo da ni nao cho ma ka dro da ni ka dro ma kun na da ni so wa de chen ta ta sen ken e pa ko de chen pen e ta da ma pa yi se che do we ni se chen la nya ko de cho ki ko na pa pa yin a la 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 ho ai a ra li ho me ka dro so nam ki se we sin la lan kun so om di shen che pa tam che dang pa wo da ni nao cho ma ka dro da ni ka dro ma kun na da de sao do de dam se u se pa ni pa sin chen le ken pa cho pa go now cho ma so pa ma ya pa yi se pe sin no lao tu sao do so a la 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 ho ai a ra li ho tri me ka dro so nam ki se we zin la lan on di chen che pa tam pe dang pa wo da ni nao cho ma Kadro dani kadro ma kuna dani so wade dan se chunen nem patro patro kose so ke pa de papa zen ke tun te sao chen dem pa ye chu che pe ye ro se zen pa so a la 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 ho ai a ra li ho me kadro so nam ke se we zen na len Om de shen che pa tam che dang, a wo da ni liao chuo ma, ka zhuo da ni ka zhuo ma, chun la da de sao du se, zhan chu sen cho rin po she, ma ke kan pa gu pa chi, ke pe nen pa me pa yi, gon de gong pe ao du se, a la la la, hai ya a ra li ho. Dream ka dro som nam ki se we zan ma zan du so om de chen che pa tam che dang pa wo da ni nao cho ma ka dro da ni ka dro ma kun la da ni so wa de.
Really cool.
Okay. Om de shin che pa tam che dam pa da 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 ma ka do da ni na pa na kun la da ni so wa de pa de la ma nam pe la ke che dan pa ko de dum pa sin che de le po tom pa ko pa ge na me chen pa do pa sho a la 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 ho ai a ra li ho Dream ka dro som nam ki se we in la lan kun so ho. You right?
Yeah.
Oh, beauty. Okay. So page 216.
She's ready.
216. All right.
He's going. Yep. You go.
Okay. Ho modern to yang is da ye che le du che che on do yo ga so chen po do o ma hong ho tian zi na dang cha ge jin la pe sak me du si sod la ga soi di dan chen chin kun sok na ni chi bo om a hong dur gyo pa la ro pe sim se ne e ma ho now go remaining guests and your retinue accept this offering is left as follows the present teaching spread and all upholders of the faith of the Dharma, and especially the yogins, gain health, long life, and power, glory, fame, and good fortune, and obtain every desirable thing. Bestowing of cities, actions, pacification, increase, and so forth. O Dharma, protect us, and help us to obtain all accomplishments. Eliminate untimely death, sickness, demons, and interfering spirits, such that there be no between bad omens of bad actions and activities. So that the transitory world is the happiness and health and good, and harvest, increase, and Dharma flows, that all happiness. By the force of this bountiful giving, may I become a self-made Buddha for the sake of beings, and may I be generous, may I liberate the multitudes of beings not liberated by their previous Buddhas. So back to page 146. Supreme Field of Merit, my perfect pure Guru, through the power of having made offerings in respect for requests, I seek your blessing, Saviour, and very root of happiness and goodness, may come under your joyful guidance. I request the kind Lord Root Guru is more extraordinary than all the Buddhas. Please best be able to devote myself with great respect to a qualified Lord Guru in all my lives. Realizing correctly, devoting myself to the kind Lord Guru, who is the foundation of all good qualities and the root of happiness and goodness. I'll devote myself to him with great respect, not forsaking him even at the cost of my life. Think of the importance of the qualified guru, allow myself to enter under his control, maybe like an obedient son, acting exactly in accordance with the guru's advice. Even the Mara's evil friends alike try to split me from the guru. Maybe like the Vajra, inseparable forever. When the guru gives me work, whatever the burden, maybe like the earth carrying it all. To devote myself to the guru, whatever suffering occurs, may be like the mountain immovable. Even have to perform every unpleasant task, may be like a servant of the king with a mind undisturbed. Having abandoned pride, holding myself lower than the guru, may be like a sweeper, may be like a rope joyfully holding the guru's work, no matter how difficult or heavy a burden. Even the guru criticizes, provokes, or ignores me, may be like a dog never responding with anger. May be like a ferry boat never upset any time to come and go for the guru. Precious and glorious and precious root guru, please bless me able to practice in this way from now on in all my future lives. May I be able to devote myself to the virtuous friend in this way. Arousing of this body, freedoms and riches is found but once, is difficult to obtain and is quickly lost. I seek your blessing to make it worthwhile and take its essence without being distracted by meaningless affairs of this life. Cast the seeing blaze of suffering in the lower realms, I take heartfelt refuge in 3 rare sublime ones, and seek your blessing may diligently strive to abandon the negative karma and accomplish the accumulation of every virtue. Finally tossed amidst waves of karma and delusion, plagued by the many sea monsters, the 3 kinds of suffering, I seek your blessing to develop in intense longing to be liberated from this infinite and brightening great ocean of existence. Having abandoned the mind that views its unbearable prison of psychic existence a pitiful park, I seek your blessing to hold the 3 trainings the treasure of the hour as well, thereby to hold the victory banner of liberation. Having considered how all these miserable beings have been my mothers, have raised me with kindness again and again, I seek your blessing to develop effortless compassion like that of a loving mother for a precious child. There is no difference between myself and others. None of us receive in the slightest of suffering, so is ever content with the happiness we have. Rising this, I seek your blessing that may generate the joy for happiness of others. This chronic disease of cherishing myself is the cause, giving rise to my own sort of suffering. Perceiving this, I seek your blessing to blame, begrudge, and destroy the monstrous demon of selfishness. The mind that cherishes others and places in bliss, the gateway leading to infinite qualities. Seeing this, I seek your blessing to cherish these transmigratory beings all my life, even should they rise up as my enemies. In brief, infantile beings labor only for their own ends, while the able ones work solely for the welfare of others. With the mind understanding the distinction between the failings of one and the advantages of the other, I seek your blessing to enable me to equalize and exchange myself with others. Cherishing myself as a doorway to all loss, while cherishing my mother as the foundation of all qualities. Hence I seek your blessing to make my heart practice the yoga of exchanging myself for others. Determined to obtain the greatest possible benefit from all sentient beings who are more precious than a wish-fulfilling jewel, I hold them most dear at all times. Whenever I am, whoever I'm with, I always consider myself the lowest of all, and with the depths of my heart hold others dear and supreme. In all actions I examine my mental continuum the minute a delusion arises. Whenever I see sentient beings who are wicked in nature and overwhelmed by negative actions and heavy suffering, I hold such rare ones dear as if I had found a precious treasure. When out of envy others mistreat me with abuse, insults, the like, I accept defeat and offer the victory to them. When someone I have benefited and whom I have great hopes gives me terrible harm, I regard them as my virtuous friend. In short, both directly and indirectly to offer. I secretly take upon myself all their harms and sufferings. Also, I do not follow these practices the stains and the superstition of the 8 worldly concerns, by knowing all phenomena to be illusory without trusting them I am freed from bondage. Page 161. Denan Jeson Lamar Toy Shemar Gyur Dowe Di Donal Kun Maludata Talamimha Nanagidege Sen Latangwai Dokondedang Dampai Jimgi Lord na Jeson Lama Toi Che Chen Mar Yudo We Di Do Now Kun Malu Da Ta Da La Mim Padang Da Gi De Ge Sen La Tang Wa Yi Do Kun De Dang Dam Pa Ching Gi Lo. Once more in English. And thus, perfect, pure, compassionate Guru, seek your blessing that all negative karmas, obscurations, and sufferings of other transmigratory beings, may that exception ripen upon me right now, and may give my happiness and virtue to others. All transmigratory beings may experience happiness. Even if the environment and beings are filled with the fruits of negative karma and unwished for sufferings pour down like rain, I seek a blessing that takes these miserable conditions of the path by seeing them as cause to exhaust the results of my negative karma. In short, no matter what appearances arise, be they good or bad, I seek your blessing to transform into a path increasingly to bodhicittas, who practice the five powers, the quintessence of the entire Dharma, and thus to cultivate ending mental happiness. I seek your blessing that may relate everything I meet to meditations and skillful means, possessing the four practices, may make this life of freedoms and richness greatly meaningful through practicing commitments and precepts of thought transformation. In order to rescue all transmigrating beings from what vast seas of existence, I seek a blessing trained only in bodhicitta, to love, compassion, and special attitude, conjoined with the technique of fountain taking and giving upon the breath. I seek a blessing that may eagerly endeavour to put into practice the three Mahayana moral codes, and the straining of the mind strings of pure vows, the conqueror's sons, a single path journeyed by the conquerors of the three times. I seek your blessing to complete the perfection of generosity through guideline teaching, increasing the mind that gives without attachment, namely transforming my body, wealth, and merits of virtue the three times, the objects desired by each and every sentient being. I seek your blessing to complete the perfection of morality by not transgressing the bounds of Pranamoksha, Bodhisattva, and Tantric vows, even at the cost of my life, accumulating virtuous qualities and accomplish the purpose of sentient being. Should even all the beings of the three realms, without exception, become angry at me, humiliate, criticize, threaten, or even kill me, seek a blessing not to be agitated, but complete the perfection of patience, that works for their benefit in response to their harm. Even I must remain for an ocean of eons in the fiery hells of Ishi for the sake of even just one sentient being. I seek a blessing to complete the perfection of joyous effort, that out of compassion I entirely strive for supreme enlightenment. Having abandoned the faults of sinking excitement and distraction, seek your blessing to complete the perfection of firm contemplation, which is samadhi of single-minded placement upon the nature of reality of all phenomena, the lack of true existence. I seek your blessing to complete the perfection of wisdom through space-like yoga of single-minded placement upon ultimate truth, conjoined with appliance and great bliss and discreet, analyzing such as I seek your blessing to perfect samadhi and illusion by realizing how outer and inner phenomena, like true existence, but still appear like an illusion, a dream, or the moon's image on a still lake. Samsara and nirvana, like even an atom of inherent existence, the cause and effect, independent arising and betraying. I seek your blessing to discern the meaning of Nagarjuna's thought that these two are mutually complementary and not contradictory. Then crossing the depths of the ocean of Tantra, through kindness, my Captain Vajradhara. Vows and commitments to the root of siddhi is dearer than my life. I seek your blessing that whatever appears may arise the deity. Having cleansed all stains of ordinary appearance and grasping, the first stage yoga of transforming birth, death, and the Buddha into three bodies of a conqueror. I seek your blessing to actualize in this life the path united in clear light and illusory body, which arises from placing your feet, my Saviour, at the eight petals of my heart, the very centre of my central channel. If time of death comes before I've completed the points of the path, I seek your blessing that may be led pure land. Instructions for correctly applying the five powers of the Guru's transference of consciousness, the forceful means to enlightenment. In short, I seek a blessing, my Saviour, to be guided by you from birth inseparably throughout all my life, and thus became your main disciple, holding every secret of your holy body, speech, and mind.
Saviour, please grant that all we auspicious and may
Be foremost among your very first circle of disciples, wherever you manifest Buddhahood, so all my temporal and ultimate wishes without exception may be effortlessly and spontaneously fulfilled.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're doing projector prayer now.
Page 311.
311.
Like this one. Om
Om Soba Vashuddha Sawa Dhamma Soba Vashuddha Om. Ale Jungwe Topo Kapo De Natu Sha Na Du Sena De Da Di Dendo Om Aho. Lo Yo Me Pa To Pe Na De Ta Chi Chi Ko Ye Ge So Le O Se To Pe Do Che So Ko Ne Tim Pa To Pa Lung Ge Sho We Hong Ge Ka Ka Da Da A Du Che To Pa Che Om Gyu Man Tu Ta Chi Om Gyu Om Ah Om Ah Om Ah.
Page 300. Or
Power Doji Chinkada, Ever Kasana, Tina Pikola Potala, Dede Dutse, Tana Jinkan Ki, Zana Nanda Lalu Zelda Sa, Santa Santa, Laka Do Pato, Neta Tawa, Tada Zelda La, Dede Dutse, Tana Jinkan Ki, Zana Nanda Lalu Zelda Sa, Santa Santa Lalu Zelda Sa, Santa Santa Laka So, Teva Nanda Neda 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 Dede Dutse, Tawa Jinkan Ki, Zana Nanda Lalu Zelda Sa, Nada 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 Doda Daba Laba Laba La Dede Duse Tawa Jin Kanki Sena Lada Lalu Zelda Sa Gela Donta Lada Zelda Ne Kelpo Tempo Nanda Daka Sa Sona Nada Nada Daba La Sona Dada Zelda Zelda Sa Sena Dada Dada Zelda Sa Nada Dada Dada Depa Da Kelpo Dada Dada Depa Da Dada 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 Lapa Dede Duse Tawadin Kanki Sena Dada Zelda Zelda Sa Kepa Dada Zelda Dampa La Dagda Topa Topa Deta Ye Dede Duse Tona Ninkanki Sena Dana Lalu Zelda Sa Magyo Vinta Dempa Depa Da Doja Denta Deba Depa La Dede Duse Dempa Depa La Sura Deba Dada Dada Si Dada Deba Dada Deba Depa Deba Dada 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 Sa Dada 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 Deba So then return to page 171. Having thus been entreated, Supreme Guru, please grant this request so you may bless me, happily come to the crown of my head, and once again set your radiant feet firmly at the control of my heart lotus. Nama Ratnatrayaya, Nama Bhagavate Shakyamuna Tata Gataya, Ache Samyat Sambuddhaya, Tayata, O Mechete, Yachete, Aparechete, Yachatan Chaya, Hara Hara Metre. Kara Kara Mahasamaya Siddhi Bara Bara Mahabodhi Manda Bisha Smara Smara Atmakam Samaya Bodhi Bodhi Mahabodhi So Om Bohi Bohi Mahabodhi Soa Om Muni Muni Smara Soa Nama Ratna Trayaya Nama Bhagavate Shakyamunaya Tata Gataya Ate Samyat Sambuddhaya Tayata O Machete Yachete Aparechete Yachatan Chaya Vetre Avalokite Kara Kara Mahasamaya Siddhi Bara Bara Mahabodhi Manda Vitra Smara Smara Atmakam Samaya Bodhi Bodhi Mahabodhi Soa O Mohi Mohi Mahamohi Soa O Muni Muni Smara Soa Nama Ratna Trayaya, Nama Bhagavate Shakyamunaya, Ache Samyat Sambuddhaya, Tayata, Om Mechete, Yachete, Aparechete, Yachatan Chaya, Hara Hara Metre, Avalokite, Kara Kara Mahasamaya, Siddhi Bara Bara. Smara Smara Atmakam Samaya Bodhi Bodhi Maha Bodhi Soa Om Mohi Mohi Maha Mohi Soa Om Muni Muni Smara Soha. What of white virtues with us created, we dedicate schools enabling us to behold the holy Dharma of scripture and realization, to fill without exception the prayers and deeds of all Tathagatas and Bodhisattvas the 3 times. Usual merits the 3 times collected by me, the numberless Buddhas and numberless sentient beings. May I, my family members, all those who rely upon me, all those whom I have promised to pray, all those whose names have been given to me, all the students, benefactors, centre directors, staff and volunteers, the FPMT organisation, and all sentient beings in every part of our lives to Mahayana's 4 wheels. May we reach the end of our journey along the paths of renunciation, bodhicitta, pure view, and the 2 stages. So we're on verse 118. Through the quality of whatever white virtues there are in samsara and nirvana, may all be sufficient for us to be free here and now from all misfortune and loss, and thus enjoy a glorious and perfect celestial treasure of the temple and ultimate virtue and goodness. May all the auspicious for the Buddha's teachings remain long through your centers of Dhamma, omniscient Losan Drapa, being filled with the hosts of renunciation yogis and yoginis, striving single-pointedly the masters of your training. Having received your blessings, Losan Drapa, who from the time of use made request to the Supreme Guru deity, may there be auspicious of Losan Vajradhara, and spontaneously accomplish the purpose of others. May all our desired endowments swell like a lake in the summer rains. May we have an unbroken continuity of rebirths with freedom and faultless families. May we pass our days and nights in the holy Dharma of Losan Drapa, may delight in the glories of perfection. Dazonanki Ene Chanchuva Kidan Gigyo Gewa Chisa Sindi Cheson Ampe Shui Kiko Tome Jude all amounts to the 3 times collect by me, the numberless Buddhas and numberless sending beings. May I, my family members, and all those who rely upon me, all those whom I have promised to pray, all those whose names have been given to me, all the students, benefactors, and volunteers, the FPMT organization, and all sending beings be able to meet with the perfectly qualified Mahayana virtuous friends in all our future lives. From our side, may we always see them as enlightenment. We always do any actions most pleasing to their holy minds. We always fulfill our holy wishes instantly. So to page 320. Jiten kandi pende malu pa kale jowe sampayishino katin some Tenzinga sola soa deso torse londo shor. And page 322. Toni ninje sondo chon pelam churchill zelze kanchen tendo yon chagna pemo Tenzinga sola soa deso se do so tozo jan shin jan gun gelwei Tenzin kapelwei kolundo so pe Jozon kowele monde de Ada so de jegon de jaten Jude all the past, present, and future merits collected by me, and all merits of the 3 times collected by numberless Buddhas and numberless sending beings, which are completely empty of existing from their own side. May I, who am completely empty of existing from my own side, achieve the state of full enlightenment, which was completely empty of existing from its own side. And lead all sending beings who are completely empty of existing from their own side to that state, which is completely empty of existing from its own side, by myself alone, who is completely empty of existing from my own side. I fully dedicate all these virtues to be able to train just like the hero Manjushri who knows reality, and just like Samantabhadra as well. I fully dedicate all my roots of virtue, the dedication praised the best by the organ 3 times in order to have good conduct. The Dharma King Tsongkhapa's way of Dharma to flourish. May all signs and obstacles be pacified, and all conducive conditions be complete. True to types of merit 3 times, myself and others, may the teachings of the victorious one, Losan Drapa, shine. And then Lama Tsongkhapa's prayer on page 377. Mig me se wei te chen chen re si tri me kem pe wang po jam pel yang gan chen ke pe so ken song ka pa lo san dra pe shab la so wa de Mig me se wei ta chen chen re si tri me kem pe wam po jam pel yang gan chen ke pe so gen song ka pa lo san dra pe shav la so wa de Mig me se wei ta chen chen re si tri me kem pe wang po jam pel yang gan chen ke pe Suken song kapa lo sandrapa shabla sova. Thank you. Good.
How many people online? Jess? And then you got that. Or they disappear in the world.
Was that 9?
Hey, Rab Driver.
Chinley, over there in the hot.
Do you need anything? Anyway, you can text
No.
us. Do you need something?
Hello.
If you need
All
something,
good.
it's all good.
No. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay, see you soon.
Thanks, honey.
Thank you. That's all.
This is our new newest multimedia edition. Just trained at quarter to 6, expanding the skills. I know. I said we're all going to be multimedia.
Yeah.
It's extremely isolating. She has to. Yeah. That's what I kept saying. No, it's not evil. It's just like, sorry, Victoria. Yeah, yeah, and that she's doing exactly right. Because they said, stay where you are. Don't go back to Brisbane. Yeah, people from Brisbane. It doesn't matter. The whole of Brisbane. Okay. The whole of because they're getting out of Brisbane too, so they're not really doing the right thing. That's it. They have to isolate themselves. And they will leave Brisbane like the highways to shop. Oh, really? Yeah. What do you mean, Howard? People are leaving, so they're leaving, so they have to isolate. They have to isolate where they go. Everyone has to still isolate. They were leaving. Great, bring it up here.
I mean, a few days ago, they asked for finding that.
Yeah. But it's because it's this UK one. Yeah, somebody had the African one.
The African one.
Someone else. Someone.